Esta es una llamada de todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami. Esto es en Bayside ahora. ¿Qué hora es? 9:35 de la noche de hoy, 1 de enero, frente a Bayside. No sabemos qué está pasando. Bueno, para que sean testigos de cuando se produce una llamada a todas las unidades. Y las que vienen en camino. Esta es una llamada de todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami. Esto es en Bayside ahora. ¿Qué hora es? 9:35 de la noche de hoy, 1 de enero, frente a Bayside. No sabemos qué está pasando.
Ladies and students in the walking, we're not ready to die, but it's getting bad.
I'm on the 83rd floor. I'm gonna die, aren't I? No. I'm gonna die.
Liv, say your prayers. We're gonna think positive because you gotta help each other get off the floor.
I'm
Now.
gonna die.
New type of war. That's what it is.
Get down, get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Stop.
They're not real good size.
What is it?
I don't know.
Hey, NBC News
Some exclusive information I feel like everybody should know. If you've been hearing any rumors about I'm Michael Jordan's son on Twitter, Instagram, Media Takeout, World Star, any of that, it's true. And the reason I'm making this video is because I want...
His hands out of his pockets. You got anything? Do me a favor, just put your hands in your pockets. You got anything on you?
10-4, 27 is returning. Showing no suspension, no disqualification, identification only, -29s.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Running that by VN, returned 2001 Nissan Altima in color.
Shots fired! Dispatch, shots fired! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Shots fired!
10-4, we got 600 units.
Ah! Dispatch, I'm shot! Oh! I can't get up, I'm shot!
Moving the med unit now.
Come with me. On car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Just get something to put something on this.
Get in, go. Get in. Jump in. Jump in with your legs.
I can't move, man. I was shot.
Pretty shocking. Newly released video showing a Pasadena police officer being shot by a fellow officer. The police chief is calling it a horseplay incident. Here it is. This is dashcam video from inside the Pasadena police parking garage. Watch again as it all unfolds. You see a patrol car pulling up behind two officers standing by another vehicle. That's when one of those standing officers quickly draws his gun and points it at the officer in the vehicle. After a few seconds, he reholsters the weapon. What you can't see is the chief says the officer in the driver's seat does the same thing, but that officer's gun goes off. The shot goes through the windshield and hits the shoulder of the other officer. This happened in September of last year. The department just releasing that video. The chief says the officer who was shot has recovered and disciplinary action has been taken.
The department has not released their names just yet, but we know one is a sergeant while the other two are officers. One was shot in the face, another in the hip, and the third was shot in the leg. The shooter has been identified as Eric Franks by his family's attorney. We are told Franks was a 57-year-old retired Philadelphia firefighter and Marine veteran. He was shot and killed by police at the scene. We have team coverage tonight as we work to learn more about exactly what happened last night. Andrew Rowan spoke with people who knew the suspect and those who live near the scene. But we begin with NBC 10's Brian Sheehan with the latest on the investigation from Penn Presbyterian Hospital, where those officers are being treated tonight. Brian, what are we learning?
Well, Mayor Sherelle Parker says it is by the grace of God that all three officers are in stable condition here at Penn Presbyterian Medical Center tonight. One is being treated for a gunshot wound to the leg. Another officer was shot in the arm, and the third was shot in the face. We want to play you part of the frantic call for help the officers made over police radio seconds after they took gunfire and fired back, killing the shooter.
Officer shot. Officer shot. You guys gotta get help now. Get off here.
And those calls came in around 10:45 last night near 54th and Arlington in West Philadelphia. City officials tell us the officers initially came to the area to investigate reports of a shooting. While they were there, they were approached by a man whose family tells us owns an event business on that block. They say he came to check to make sure everything was secure and the people at his business were safe after getting a call about a shooting there in that area. At some point while he was there on scene, he engaged engaged with the officers. We have obtained video showing part of the incident, and we are going to show you portions of it right now. Focus your attention on the man wearing a light blue shirt and a hat. He's in an altercation with several individuals, including Philadelphia police officers wearing dark-colored uniforms. Another individual in street clothes, whose identity is unknown to us, tries intervening, and that's when you see the man shove a Philadelphia police sergeant wearing a white shirt. This is when the situation escalates. As the man backs up, he aims a gun at the officers. What we aren't showing you is the moment he shoots the 3 officers and when they return fire at the shooter, who eventually collapses on the sidewalk. The video picks back up about 30 seconds later when you see the injured officer and sergeant taking cover behind a police vehicle as they call for help. Speaking outside Penn Presbyterian Medical Center early this morning, Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel explained how the shooter first interacted with his officers.
There was an individual who came up and engaged them multiple times. Multiple times they asked that person to stand down. He continued to engage them. Around 10:46 p.m., they went to arrest the individual. During that process, he drew a weapon, and there would be an exchange of gunfire.
Now, it is unclear when those officers and that sergeant will be released. We do know the ages of the officers. One is 43, the other is 30. We are told the sergeant has been on the force for 8 years and is married and is a father of 4 children. We know that all of their family members are grateful that they are alive tonight. We are live outside of Penn Presbyterian Medical Center. I'm Brian Sheehan, NBC 10 News.
All right, Brian, thank you. And as investigators work to figure out exactly what happened, NBC 10's Andrew Rowan spoke with the alleged shooter's family attorney, adding context to what unfolded last night. Andrew, what are you learning?
Kelsey, the family attorney, says Eric Franks operates a business here on 54th Street. You can see it there at the end of the block with the black awning. He said a birthday party was letting out when Franks got a call about a shooting. He said Franks came over to make sure the business was secure, but a friend said what happened after that in the street is uncharacteristic. Police are investigating what led up to this moment when a retired veteran firefighter shot 3 Philadelphia police officers in Winfield.
Eric Franks is a former Marine.
James Funt is an attorney representing the Franks family. He says the father of 2 was a business owner and a firearms instructor who had a permit to carry.
He had received a phone call that a shooting had occurred on that block. He arrived to make sure the business was secure, that the people that were at that event were safe, and then approached the police. What happened when he approached the police in order to see if everything was okay? I don't know. I wasn't there.
At a press conference early Sunday, Philadelphia Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said officers had asked Frank to stand down before trying to arrest him. That's when they say Franks opened fire. The family is asking for a thorough investigation, including that the police preserve any video of the interaction.
Their loved one is being vilified on the news. They want to make sure that the police are safe. They don't want anyone to be hurt, but they want to make sure they find out the complete truth. We're just on a truth-finding mission.
I've known him so long, it just was a shock.
Randall Jefferson says he knew Frank since childhood through Cub Scouts and later his years as a firefighter.
It's out of the norm of his character. I don't know, I can't say what happened because I wasn't there.
Neighbors say what happened here is uncharacteristic. Naomi Jones is working to open a coffee shop just steps away.
I'm not going to allow one negative thing to deter me from what I'm trying to do here.
We did reach out to the Philadelphia Fire Department to learn more about Frank's career. They referred our questions back to the police department, citing an ongoing investigation. Live in the city's Winfield section, Andrew Rowan, NBC 10 News.
Well, if you or someone you know has been impacted by gun violence, help is available. We have put together a list of organizations on our website. Head over to NBC10.com/resources for more details.
Elwood city leaders are reeling as they try to find the right words to express the emotions felt across their community today.
And as a veteran, he's a veteran. When I found that out, it just broke my heart even more. We're expected to serve and you know, police are expected this kind of thing, but when it happens, it's tragic. In a small community like this, we come together.
As Elwood rookie police officer Noah Shanavez was shot and killed during an overnight traffic stop. The 24-year-old was a military veteran before joining the Elwood Police Department about 11 months ago. Shortly after 2 this morning, his life was tragically cut short when police say 42-year-old Carl Roy Webb Boers II reportedly shot and killed Shanabez during a traffic stop. Boers was later arrested in Hamilton County after a multi-county police chase. He's currently in jail facing murder charges. The mayor of Elwood, Todd Jones, says this act of violence robbed Noah and the community of the life and career he had ahead of him.
And these senseless acts of violence perpetuate our society, and none of us understand why. But I'm confident here in Madison County that the right things will occur with the system that is built here.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.